Alright, this is the 2025 Toronto Grand Prix men's 100 meter men's 100 meter breaststroke. Sorry, we are checking out lane 2 right now with Nathan Thomas. We're going to watch the whole race and then we're going to do an analysis. Looked like a great start. Damn. Overall, I really liked that, man. Let's come back to the start. I like this body position that you're in on the blocks. It looks like your back leg probably has a 90-degree angle, which is what we're looking for. I'm panning right already, so I'm expecting go has occurred. Looking for what happens first. I need to get better with these recordings so that I'm not actually shifting. It's hard to tell, but we see that calf flexion. So I'm guessing that that is probably one of the first reactions we're getting out of you, which is perfect. We want that. Great press. Great press. I love seeing the hip continue on that trend, right? It's going in this direction. Perfect. I'd like to see maybe pointed feet, just because then we know that we're fully getting out every inch of extension we possibly can. Not a huge fan of that. Right, you're applying a little bit of the brakes right now. We just did an awesome start and encountering a very sparse or light medium air. Doesn't matter too much. You're about to encounter a much denser medium, and it's going to hurt. The energy that you've already used is not going to be as efficient because of this. Our head is also a bit low here, so I'm worried about that also being a hydro brake. We'll also have to see what these feet do, because right now that's a big catch. Overall, pretty nice entry, like in spite of everything. But we can see how much bubbles are coming, how much air you caught with your head that has now been beat into the water that is escaping, right? We level out those feet. A little bit of a flop at the end. But overall, pretty good dive. Things to work on though. Good underwater, you know, I mean, I think even with long course, the idea should be, right, we can't get disqualified for going past 15 underwater, but I generally think that you made the right call there for the entire underwater there. We can see you don't really slow down. Maybe maybe you needed to kick a little earlier, but otherwise you maintain momentum, which is the goal. I gotta say, dude, I really like your stroke. Perhaps the in sweep. I don't know, maybe you could just get a bit more of a hold on those corners. Maybe that's something to play around with. Great touch. There's like no difference in stroke going into that touch, which is perfect. We don't want to see any, major edits occurring. You should just be swimming your swim, which you were. Careful with that whip kick. I'm a personal fan of the whip kick, but you look like there's a little flicky going on, all right, which is you get the wrong ref, or a ref that doesn't know any better, and they're going to get you. That last stroke I'd love to see a bit tighter in the streamline, right? You're not setting up for another pull, so we don't need to necessarily be driving forward. Well, setting up for another pull, what we're doing is the utmost to preserve the momentum and speed that we've been developing. And right now, you're not very streamlined, right? You'd be streamlined enough if we were about to take another stroke, but there's a big hydro brake happening right here, right? The water is coming. There are two little bow waves around your hands. But critically, there's an internal channel that is, you are funneling water from a high pressure environment to a low pressure environment that is then encountering your head and creating a major high pressure environment that is stopping you from moving forward. Get a bit tighter. But overall, really like that swim, dude. You have a very strong stroke. Great.